We've done many Asian cooks on the Blackstone, but not one of our favorites, sesame chicken. If you want to see our take on this WALTWINS favorite, then stick around while we dig in.
I can't believe the WALTWINS. They're right there. That's one of them. That's the other one.
I'm the other one. Hey, welcome back.
I'm Adam.
I'm Brett.
And we are
the WALTWINS.
If this is your first time here with us though,
Welcome.
Consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of the cooks that we do here on the Blackstone Griddle, especially when we're going to be throwing down one of our favorites when we go out, one we've never done yet.
Yeah, Chinese takeout. This is my go-to sesame chicken.
Right, dude. And we absolutely love this. But we could talk about it. Do you want us to keep talking about it? Or let's just show the groceries.
How about we...
So you see what we're going to be throwing down today.
Let's do this. It's like an Asian dish that's complex as far as lots of ingredients go into it. So we've got the chicken right here. Coming over to the sauce, which we've already pre-mixed most of it. Adam has the recipe down below. As we get the cook going, we're going to be tossing in oil and garlic, and then the sauce, and then later on cornstarch to thicken up this sauce as it goes, and of course toss it on for a little garnish. We've got green onions and sesame seeds.
You know what? It wouldn't be sesame chicken without those sesame seeds. Well, it's also got sesame oil in it. Like we said, we've done a lot of these cooks before, and we've shown the whole plethora of items that go into it. We thought, let's prep the sauce so we can get it going, so you can just see the process. The recipe and instructions for cooking this are in the description below the video. Also, stick around till the end of the video because we do have some mail time. A mail time segment. We are going to be opening some mail. Also, real quick shout out. You know, we meet some of the most amazing people through Instagram, through Facebook. Jim DeGraff, Jim and his wife Erin are awesome, super supportive, and I love anytime people reach out to us and share their cooks.
Love it.
And I've been back and forth with Jim. So Jim and Erin from Toledo, Ohio. Quick shout out to you all. Thank you guys for the support and love that you give us. And Brett, let's go ahead and let's get to
let's get right on it.
So,
I don't need a glove up today because I'm just dealing with the sauce. Now we already have this side on. It's on low. I'm going to turn it up a little bit because we have found that when we put a pan on, it does take a little longer for the sauce to get hot. So here we go.
Right, and let's go ahead and reset our operation here. We're all set and ready to go. This has been sitting now for about, I would say 7 minutes, would you say, Brett?
At least,
So we try to reposition everything so we get one area for the oil, what we're aptly calling now the griddle fry. We're gonna start, it's like a shallow fry, but the griddle fry, because we do it on the griddle. Oh, with the shallow fry, you want it to really pull up. We have found as long as we keep pulling it through, it cooks very, very well.
Yes.
And it makes it really nice. So Brett's gonna prep this. As soon as he's starting to prep this sauce, I'll go ahead and get going with the chicken here. So what he's doing is he's got a vegetable oil, and that's gonna start to warm up. Okay, so he's got the really hot oil, and so it's starting to cook up the garlic. The key to this is to cook it. You wanna let it cook for about 30 seconds or so without burning, because you don't want that burned garlic. As soon as that is cooked, he's gonna go ahead and start throwing in the other sauce. And the sauce just is really to get warm with the cornstarch. It's gonna thicken up a little bit, and then we're gonna be ready to go. So I'm gonna go ahead. We've got a little wisp of white smoke, which tells me that this is ready to go. We've got the griddle warm, so I'm just pulling in my oil here. Okay, so while Brett is waiting for that, I've got my oil here. I'm pulling it all the way up because this is going to drain down to my back area there. So I'm going to go ahead and get my chicken going here. So what we did is we do what we call a wet dry. So rather than just doing a full batter dredge with breadcrumbs or even just a wet batter, we toss an egg in. Oh, let's see, I want to use my spatch. We toss an egg in with the chicken, as well as 1 tablespoon of cornstarch and 3 tablespoons of flour. And basically that cornstarch and flour are going to latch on a little bit. Now, it's soaked through it a little bit. If we wanted to really bread this, we could do a full cornstarch dredge. We don't need to for this. We found, this is how we did our orange chicken. And Brett, how was that orange chicken?
That was the best orange chicken I've ever had. Well, actually, that was the first time I had orange chicken. I have made it since. And it's just, it's one of the best Asian dishes that we have made. I can't believe I had never tried orange chicken before, and it was just absolutely amazing.
So I will say this, if you want to prep it different and do a full breading, you can. We have plenty of videos where we use the breading. In fact, the sweet and sour pork that we did a cornstarch dredge that had a full breading. We've also done some chicken nuggets and things that use the full breading, and you're welcome to do that. The reason we like this is because the prep time is cut in half, not having to prep the wet side, the dry side, dredge it all, get it all ready, get the breadcrumbs, and go on. So for us, this is just one of our preferred methods. So we're just sharing that with you today. Brett reminded me I got the tongs, and of course, you gotta.
Yeah, I got
because
it.
you gotta.
Yeah, you always got to have a second tester.
So if you don't have one, get one.
Some people can't be trusted.
I couldn't be trusted to see whether or not the tongs are working.
What I'm waiting for with the sauce is I'm waiting for it to, especially around the size, it's going to start bubbling up, which means it's telling me that it is cooked, it's to temp, and then I'm going to throw on the cornstarch and the flour that's already pre-mixed, and that's going to really thicken this and make it a very like syrupy, thick gravy type consistency.
So, you know, people say a lot of times the griddle cooks take too long, you can't enjoy a beverage. Got my Diet Mountain Dew, got my brother. Cheers. We'll just watch the food. This is the funnest part, right?
No,
Showtime.
eating is actually eating is the funnest part, actually.
Debatable.
Comment below.
So one thing, in case we failed to do it, I know Brett had mentioned, did you turn this up to high heat
Yep.
now?
This is
So
high.
all he's doing is bringing that to a boil, and then we'll crank that down. Over here, I started on medium-low. My thing is, and people ask us all the time, what temp do you need to cook it at? See, we're experimenting. We find what works. We started on medium-low. It's better to start low and build up than start high, because once it's screaming, you can't get the scream to stop. So we started low, and I realized, you know what? This is frying, but you get used to knowing what it sounds like when it's a good fry, and right now it's a little bit low. So I just brought the heat up, and I can already hear the engine rumbling a little bit more. So that's one thing to do. Just control the temp. The more you cook, the more used to it you will get. So, and by the way, I don't know if we mentioned, this is chicken thigh meat.
Oh yeah, this is chicken thigh meat.
You can use chicken
All I
breast.
said was chicken in the groceries, but yeah, this is
chicken thigh. We love the chicken thigh meat. The flavor on it is spectacular. After we did the orange chicken, I knew it was only a matter of time. And this was a requested cook to see about the sesame chicken. And that's one thing, Brett, I think I love about doing the Asian cooks is how often people say, well, then let us know what their favorites are.
Yes.
In fact, a couple that have been brought up that now I want to do, oyster beef.
oyster beef.
Oyster beef, Mongolian barbecue.
I want to do Mongolian barbecue terribly.
And guess what? We can do it. So be looking forward to those over the next, probably a few months. It takes us a while to get to these all, but so we've got a lot more coming.
All right,
we
so
can't wait to
that
share.
thickness,
everything. Let's crank the heat off. Let's turn that off because that's ready to go.
Yeah, it
In fact,
really
I'm just
is.
about ready to pull that chicken. So Brett, show that thickness. Look at that sauce. Look at that. It's a little runny, a little thick. That's going to be nice and sticky. It's got some honey in there. I can't wait for that. I'm going to start pulling some of these off. Some of this chicken is ready to go. If you watched our sweet and sour pork video, you saw that we used this wok before. This is our Schmidt Sohn. We did an unboxing during that video, and we reviewed this. We absolutely love this. We've got this one. This is a 12-inch wok. We also have the 11-inch fry pan that Brett has. He took it home. He didn't let me have it.
Yeah, I was like,
It was
dude,
so awesome.
yes.
So this chicken, as you can see, this is really crisping up. You can see it's darkening. This is what we want. This takes a while to get to that point. This has been about 10 minutes on here, and really we just want to fry that up. Brett's sauce is looking fantastic. I'm going to pull this to dredge some of that oil off, and then as soon as it's ready to go, we're going to add it to it. We're going to be ready for some B-roll footage. So we're going to get this going. Kenzie, we're just about there. Let's get ready for some B-roll. bro. There it is. How was it? Was it fun to make?
Yeah, it's just that sauce. You know, pouring it and then stirring it. That was a chore.
But man,
yeah, we love the process.
we love the process. We do the making the chicken in that shallow fry. This one we were a little bit
Griddle fry.
Griddle fry. My bad. This one we were a little bit concerned because it was taking a little bit longer. We're like, man, this is not quite frying up. Sometimes you just got to trust the process, let it cook a little bit longer, which we did.
Yep.
And it turned out amazing. But Brett, like we say though, it can look amazing.
Hello, sesame chicken.
This
This
looks
is
amazing.
perfect. Yeah.
It can smell amazing.
Check that box.
But if this doesn't taste amazing, then this was all for naught. Cheers. I'll eat to that, my brother. Oh, and taste that honey in there.
And I'm telling you, chicken thigh meat is the way to go for this.
There's another one. I was gonna take my one bite, my 2 bites, and be done.
I had to put it down. I was gonna eat the whole bowl right in front of you right now.
Right. I'm not. I'm not eating it all in front of everybody right now. Just recently, we went live with Cooking with CJ, and we made that fried rice, that
Yes.
combo fried rice.
Yep.
We still have some of that. I thought of actually tossing this with that, the side of fried rice. That's what you get when you go to like Planet Express.
Sure, absolutely.
Would be amazing. But yeah, we're talking about side dishes to go with an amazing dish.
Amazing
That was
star
so
of the
good.
show, absolutely.
Man, that was so good. But let's go ahead. We get to this package.
Yes. Mail time.
Mail time, here's the mail, it never fails, it makes me wanna wag my tail, and when it comes I wanna mail. This comes to us from Matthew Shorefide. Thank you so much for this. He reached out to me, said you got something coming in the mail. So we knew this was coming, we've been excited for this, and I can't wait to dig in. Let's see what we got from Matthew. As always,
Here we go.
here, you take that.
Okay.
Hold on to that. And here's what we got. Says, I saw a few videos on your page dealing with barbecue sauce. I'm happy to have a barbecue sauce that is out in the stores locally here. And then I saw your mailbag section and hope you can use this on a future cook. Oh man, look at that.
Ooh,
Sweet
smoky
beef.
chipotle.
Oh man.
flavor.
Barbecue sauce, smoky chipotle taste with a little kick. Well, man, Matthew, yes, we will be using this and we'll feature this in an upcoming cook. Thank you so much for sending that to us, and we do appreciate it. If you would like to send something or be part of a mail time segment here on the WALTWINS, here's our P.O. box right here. Also check in the description below for that as well. Matthew from Springfield, Illinois. So if you're in the Springfield, Illinois area, make sure you try to find the Sweet Heat barbecue sauce right there. That is amazing. Well, we hope it's amazing. Matthew
I have
was
a
bragging.
feeling. I have a good feeling.
I have a good feeling that is going to be really good. So Matthew, thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
So other thing we did want to talk about, we do have new merchandise. We've got the new, say it again, Brett. What is it?
Moisture wicking,
That
or
one.
I call it dry fit.
The dry fit. We absolutely love these. We love them, especially being here hot and Florida. Today is hot. We've got them on, and they are so nice. We've got our Griddle On gear. We've got everything. Which we love our Griddle On gear. We love our WALTWINS merch, and also our merchandise is brought to you by Digital Promotions, who works with Crossroads Missions and all the service projects that they do. So a portion of all the proceeds from purchases made through the WALTWINS store goes to support Crossroads Missions and their service. Thank you so much, Tim and Jackie and Rob and the whole team over there at Crossroads Missions, at Digital Promotions. We couldn't be more proud to be involved with such an amazing organization.
Absolutely.
Also, another way to support the WALTWINS, we do have a Patreon.
Yeah, it's a multi-tiered system where you have a little more access to us from behind the scenes and a lot more. You can check that description and the link posted below.
Post Malone. All right, we could always go off on that joke. Brett, this was an amazing dish, such an amazing and fun cook.
Yep.
But aside from coming to make this amazing sesame chicken, why else are we doing this?
Because all we do is twin.
No matter what. And with that, we bid you adieu.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
And griddle on!